Hello friends, what's happening? What's going on? And other YouTubey introduction stuff. This feels a bit weird, doesn't it? You can hear my voice, but you can also see my face. I'm making videos. Well, actually, I've wanted to make videos for ages. I've filmed stuff, I've edited stuff. I've just never really got round to actually releasing anything. So Samsung were nice enough to invite me down to KX, their experience right in the centre of London, which you'll have seen in the intro. Really good place. They're insistent it's definitely not a shop, but you can go down, don't need to be invited, 2 or 3 minutes walk from King's Cross station, and you can use all their stuff, from hoovers to fridges to TVs to phones. So I got about 4 hours with the Galaxy Fold, and here's some impressions. I'm really impressed with the device. Really impressed with the device. Feels very robust in the hand, but I guess it needs to. For the price you're paying for £1,900, there's no cheap plastic around here. You're going to get a really robust, really good device that, as George from Snappy Tech would say, you can use it as a bludgeoning tool, and I'm pretty sure you could do some damage. It's pretty heavy. It's considerably heavier than something like the iPhone 11 Pro, and another step up in heaviness compared to something like the Note 10 Plus. You are going to feel it in the hand. The most place you're going to feel it though is in the pocket, but I guess you're getting a folding tablet. That's the way I would view it. It's not a folding phone, it's a folding tablet. And what most people want to know about is the screen. But I'm going to start by talking about the front screen, because that's the real strangeness to me. This screen on the front of the device, I would think about this as the LCD display on the good old flip phones of old. You're not going to spend a lot of time interacting with this screen. This is more going to be for notification triaging. It's going to be for you to have a look, decide whether you want to open up the device and interact with whatever it is that you're receiving, whether it's a text message or an email or something from the business factory that you need to have a look at a spreadsheet. Whatever it may be, you're only going to really interact with this front screen on a minimal amount of time. What you're really going to do is you're going to be opening up the device all the time. Samsung say it can take 200,000 fold and unfolds. There's a bit of controversy, I guess, around whether that's the case or not. It actually provides a lot of tactile feedback when you just click it open. So you might spend quite a lot of time simply just doing that. But bear in mind, over a 2-year lifespan, that's around 280 fold or unfolds in a day. So that's a considerable amount of folding for you to be doing. Once it is unfold, the screen is phenomenal. It's a great big, crisp, clear display. There's so many words you can use to describe it. It's a bit of a strange aspect ratio. It's 4:3, so YouTube videos just on the YouTube app look a bit strange, but they do look great when you turn the device in landscape or just go full screen, obviously with some black bars top and bottom. The other thing you're really going to be impressed about if you do get hands-on with this device is the audio. The sound is really nice. It's great. It's Dolby Atmos, which is like most of the modern Samsung phones, so it's going to sound phenomenal. I tested it out with quite a few YouTube videos, football clips, all that sort of stuff, and it performed really well. I was really impressed with the speakers. As for what everybody have asked me about is the crease in the middle of the screen. Can you feel the crease in the middle of the screen? Is it obvious? Is it going to be annoying? It's difficult to say. You can see the crease in the screen. There's no getting around the fact that you can see the crease in the screen. You can mainly see it when the device is off, when the screen is off, but you can also see it quite often when there is a light UI. Changing into night mode on One UI solves some of this. You can also feel it sometimes when you're swiping around and interacting with the device. It's very difficult to say whether this is going to be annoying going forwards, but I think you will probably get used to it. Probably think about it along the same sort of lines as a notch in the display. It's going to be one of those things where I would guess fades into the background. Unfortunately, with that crease, because the screen is plastic, there is no using a stylus, which it desperately needs. This great big screen really needs an S Pen to go with it, but you can't. Samsung, although they've solved a lot of the issues, still say that you're not to press on the device too much, you're not to use anything else to interact with the device, and I guess a sharp fingernail might even leave a scratch. One thing the screen is really good for is taking photos. You get the same camera setup as the S10, so you get the wide, the ultra wide and the telephoto, and all the portrait and AR goodies that go along with it. Everybody says that the bigger screen you can take photos on. I'm looking at you people that take photos and videos with their iPads, but the camera along with that great big screen is great. Thanks to Samsung for inviting me down to KX to use the Fold. I was very skeptical to start with, but as soon as I had hands on the device, it gave me a real boost in enthusiasm for these devices going forwards. As I said, give Samsung a couple of iterations on the device, you're really going to see something that you really want to use. But there's no doubt there's going to be an influx of people that have actually got the device to review and do YouTube properly. Hence why I'm not asking you to like and subscribe and point at boxes or whatever that YouTube people do. I'm hoping this just helped, and I'm hoping that I make a few more videos going forwards. If there's anything else you want to know, you can always hit me up on Twitter. I'm at GR36. But until then, take the very best care of yourself, my friends. Hopefully, I'll see you again on YouTube in the not too distant future.